The Northwestern is a very busy railway. You can't go 1 second without seeing an engine racing by with passengers or goods. One evening, James pulled into Knapford Station with his last train of the day. He saw a man with a video camera approaching the Fat Controller's office. Ooh, another photographer. He must be taking another picture at Tidmouth.
I don't think that's a photographer, James.
It could be a filmmaker. That looks like a video camera to me.
James's driver was right. That night, the Fat Controller had some exciting news for the engines.
Tomorrow, a filmmaker will be recording a documentary of the island.
What's a documentary?
Documentary, Percy. It's a film that gives information and facts about a topic.
Quite right, Henry. The topic of this documentary will be about railways and how you engines do your everyday work. Just act natural and do what you do best. Thomas, I want you to collect him at Knapford tomorrow morning and show him around.
The engines were very excited. Imagine if the whole documentary was about me. It could be called Here's James.
That's a silly name for a documentary. It should be about me on my branch line. It'd be called Thomas on the Track.
Such silly engines you are. It's a documentary, not a television show.
I agree with Gordon. Plus, it's not just about one engine. It's about all of us and how we do our work.
Not to mention the Fat Controller said we have to act natural.
So, we should just pretend like nothing is happening?
Precisely. Before long, all the engines fell asleep. Except Thomas and James. They couldn't help but think about the documentary and how they could be the main focus. Hey, Thomas? We both want to be the main focus of the documentary, right?
Yeah?
I think I might have a way for both of us to get what we want. The next morning, the engines were getting ready to start their day. Remember the plan?
Yes, James, I remember the plan.
Thomas met the filmmaker on the platform, getting his camera ready.
Good morning, sir. I'm Thomas. I'd like to show you how I shunt trains in the morning for the documentary.
Very well, Thomas.
Thomas took the filmmaker to the shunting yard and he started recording.
Every morning, I come down here to arrange coaches and trucks for the engines.
Commentary. I like it.
Now to take Gordon's express coaches to the platform. And that's how we start the day. Soon, Gordon will arrive to take the express.
And cut. Magnifico, Thomas. Where to next?
Thomas smiled.
I'll tell you in a minute. Be right back.
Meanwhile, back at Tidbit Sheds, the fat controller had just given the engines their jobs for the day. James was sulking as Thomas huffed up.
It's all going to plan, James. Now, where are you working today?
Why don't you take a guess, Thomas?
Your tone tells me it's somewhere trucks related.
The coaling plant, Thomas! The dirty, grimy old coaling plant! I can't let the filmmaker see me working there!
What's the big deal? Oh wait, I forgot who I was talking to. Calm down, James. Yes, your paint's gonna get dirty, but...
The plan is off! I'd rather not be on camera at all than be seen on the camera dirty! James pouted as Thomas puffed back to Knapford. He meets the filmmaker on the platform recording Gordon pulling out.
Ah, Thomas. I just finished filming some excellent footage of Gordon. Where to next?
It is the Great Western Way, after all.
Arg, ships be coming for miles yonder, matey. Yar.
Yes, the storm is blue because... Yeah, we fix engines, big or small, my friend.
And that's why the Express is the pride of the line.
Before Thomas knew it, it was evening. James said the plan was off, but Thomas still wanted him to be part of the documentary. He screeched to a halt.
I have one more place to show you, sir.
At the coaling plant, James was arranging his last trucks of the day. Then he heard a familiar whistle. Oh no, don't tell me. Thomas, what are you doing here?
To get footage of you being useful, of course.
But I said the plan was... Ugh. Oh, fine. I'm almost done anyway. James continued working as the filmmaker recorded his every wheel spin and piston pump. Soon, the job was done. Well, I'm off to the washdown, I suppose.
I have an idea. Let's follow him. I'll tell you why on the way.
Thomas arrived at the washdown and the filmmaker started to record.
After a hard day's work, we could come to the washdown. We're cleaned from funnel to footplate and ready for the next day, as shown here.
James was confused at first, but quickly caught on to what Thomas was doing. Yes, indeed! Washdowns are a big part of an engine's day.
And you were working at the coaling plant today, correct?
Yes! Coal is very important for the railway after all, so of course an important engine was chosen for the job. Soon, Thomas and James dropped off the filmmaker at Knapford Station and headed home.
Well, James, how about that?
Only I could manage to turn working at the coaling plant into a 10-minute speech.
Thanks, Thomas.
Oh, that's alright. At least now we've both got what we wanted.
The next evening, all the engines were at Knapwick Station for the premiere of the documentary. A large outdoor movie screen was set up. When everyone was ready, the filmmaker started the film.
The island of Sodor, for its size, is one of the most famous and successful railways in the world. The engines of the Northwestern Railway work hard to ensure its everlasting success. This is a Sodor documentary.
Look at me, Thomas! Bright and shiny up on the big screen.
Well, I wasn't gonna let the shiniest red engine on Sodor miss out on an opportunity like this, was I?